What's up, everybody? Back here with another video today. First and foremost, I want to wish everybody a happy New Year here on New Year's Day. Hopefully, you had a great New Year's Eve. You had the time of your life. You know what I mean? And hopefully, you didn't go to jail and you didn't get too hammered. You know what I mean? Been there, done that. I was young once too, man. But what I want to talk about this weekend, finally had a meet and greet here in my hometown of Louisville, Kentucky. Out at the Expo Center, they had the Honky Tonk Man. They've had people come out in the past. I met Honky Tonk Man there once before years ago. They had Greg Valentine, Brutus Beefcake, Jim Cornette. Virgil even sat up a table there once. I believe he got kicked out of there. Not 100% sure. But yeah, man, it's always a good time. But I want to give a big shout out to the Honky Tonk Man. What a nice guy, man. Every time I meet him, it seems like he gets nicer. He appreciates his fans. And he don't forget the guys in the business that helped him, you know. But what a great Intercontinental Champion. I don't care what nobody says. First off, we're gonna do the big items first this time. I usually do them last, so we're gonna go ahead and knock them out the park. This first item that I have, shout out to Honky Tonk Man. He actually put it on his Twitter page. That was love because he didn't tell me he was going to. But this poster here, WrestleMania 3, this was mine. He put it on his Twitter, and I greatly appreciate him showing and sharing. Y'all have seen this before. The Honky Tonk Man signed right there. On Twitter, there's a lot of people asking questions. This signature right here in yellow is Greg the Hammer Valentine, for y'all that didn't know. And of course, I've showed this before. We got Beefcake, Steamboat. Now we got Honky Tonk Man. Let me get over here. Hogan and Jimmy Hart. So it'd be interesting to see who I get on here next. But I just want to give a shout out to Honky Tonk Man for putting my poster up on Twitter. That's mad respect for me always, and I never will forget it, man. Real talk. Won't never forget it. So if Honky Tonk Man is ever in your town, man, go meet him. Quit playing. Go meet him. If he's 20, 40 bucks, quit playing and go meet him, dude. He's a good dude. If you're an old school wrestling fan, go meet him. Alright, our second poster. He called this the Dead Man's poster. This is Survivor Series 88 poster here. It had previously been signed by Jake the Snake in gold paint. I'm going to be meeting Demolition at the end of January, and I'm going to get them to sign this as well. But Honky Tonk Man signed this in white paint. As you can see there. Sorry about the lighting. He signed right there on the top. Another thing that I learned from the Honky Tonk Man this weekend, he's not a big fan of paint pens. So I don't know if that helps anybody out or anything or not. All right, let's get into some of the other items here we got. We got DVD covers from Kayfabe Commentaries. If you know me, you know I'm a huge fan of Kayfabe Commentaries and their work. So I usually get the DVD covers because I have like every one ever made. This is Honky Tonk Man super card. Re-experiencing wrestling's greatest nights from SummerSlam '88. Tonight's main event, Honky Tonk Man re-experiences SummerSlam '88. I got that signed there. Another one we got, U-Shoot. I love the U-Shoots. They're one of my favorites. Not my favorite, but one of my favorites on their on Kayfabe Commentaries. Now, my absolute favorite projects that Kayfabe Commentary does is the history, the timelines from WWF, E, whatever. We got one here from 1987 signed by the Honky Tonk Man. He actually told me a kind of disturbing story about that Kayfabe Commentaries. I don't know if he was just playing around or what, but he told me that years ago he wanted to get copies of these to put it like his gimmick table to sell. And dude was trying to sell them to him like us, $20. So wow, that's kind of crazy if that's true. All right, next up we got a WWF magazine This one is from September '87. You see there, signed by Honky Tonk Man. He told me how hard it was to find these in good shape. He had trouble finding one in good shape, and he finally got one. And then he like edited all this out, and he actually has his 8x10s at his table. This one's in pretty good shape, except right there. I don't know if you can see it. There's like a line, but I love getting these old school magazines signed. So yeah, WWF magazine, September '87. He signed that in silver, as you can see. Honky Tonk Man has a pretty cool looking signature, if you will. All right, next three items are all old school WWF programs. So we'll get right in there. First off, we have one from Survivor Series '90. This match that he's in on here was the debut of The Undertaker, if you will. It might take me a minute to get to the actual page here because I don't remember offhand. He actually signed this one. I believe this is the one he signed in pink paint, and he signed on. He actually signed more on DiBiase and Taker, which is cool. I don't care. There you go, right there. In pink paint. Let's see if you can see it. Right there. And that, like I said, is from Survivor Series '90. I actually have the big poster of it back here. I just didn't feel like carrying it to get it signed. All right, next up, SummerSlam 1989. His not legendary, but his match with Dusty Rhodes. So if you know me, SummerSlam '91 is my favorite of all time, but '89 is right behind it. His match with Dusty Rhodes. He actually told me, there you go, Black Sharpie. He actually told me that I guess Cody Rhodes and Dustin Rhodes are mad at him right now because of some comments he made about Dusty Rhodes. I mean, I'm a Dusty Rhodes fan, but how you going to get mad? That's what kills me about today. Everybody gets mad about another man's opinion. Damn. I mean, you think everybody that wrestled, you think Honky Tonk Man is the only person that ever had anything bad to say about Dusty Rhodes? No, he's not. Bottom line, guarantee it. All right, Survivor Series 1989. This program, we've shared it before. We got Honky Tonk Man in this one as well. Let's see here. Get there. Right here, we got another signature from the Honky Tonk Man, as you can see here, from 1989. If I'm not mistaken, the King's not in this match, I think. Is this the one where Bad News takes it? I can't remember. They all kind of run together. But there you go. It's autograph on that one. All right, we got one more autograph to show off. Before I get into it, I really do want to give a shout out, man, to the Honky Tonk Man, Wayne Ferris. Just for like putting my poster on Twitter, that's cool to me, especially growing up as a huge Golden Era WWF fan. When I was a kid, I couldn't stand a Honky Tonk Man, and then as I got older and understood wrestling more, I really grew for appreciation for him, and he is one of my favorite Intercontinental champions of all time. So I went ahead and got the Intercontinental title signed by him. I showed y'all this in my last autograph signing video when I got Steamboat to sign it. I got Honky Tonk Man to sign it this go around. And on this, it says Honky Tonk Man IC Champ, 64 weeks, Hall of Fame 2019. So yeah, man, I was stoked to get this signed. This and my WrestleMania 3 poster were the main things I really wanted to get signed this weekend. But to be honest with you, I had a great time. But I had to pretend that dude left town because I would have been right back there again. I mean, it's a deal. Go meet him. If you're a wrestling fan, if you love wrestling, it costs $10 to get in to park. It's free admission. Um, he's $20 for an autograph. Unless you have a belt, he might charge 30 or 40. If you have a poster, if it's a poster with nobody on it, you'll get it for 20. He will charge more if it has more autographs on. So shout out to him, shout out to Stewart Promotions, shout out to his vendor. I had met him when I met Greg Valentine. I don't know his name, had a blast. And I just wanted to share these new autographs I got with you. I'll have some new Hulk Hogan autographs coming soon and Demolition autographs coming soon. So y'all take care of each other, man. Have a happy new year. And I'll see you guys soon, man. Peace.